Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Alchemy of Being. I'm Zanzanil, the story changer. And today we are changing the stories of people who are curious about past life regression, the people who have so many questions about what exactly is past life regression, how does it change my life, what the process is, how does it work, and blah, 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 blah. We have Nirali Shah with us today, who is an internationally certified practitioner. She's an energy healer, an art therapist, and a life mentor. She has more than 19 years of transforming life through various tools that she has with regards to healing. Let us ask her a few basic questions about past life regression, what her experience has been with regards to the regression process in terms of healing her clients, and much, much more.
Right. So today we are talking about regression and past life regression because during this period of social isolation, there were a lot of topics discussed amongst friends and family, and this topic was one major curious, angle that people found and had a lot of questions about it. So I thought, why not have the expert answer the questions and along with them so many other viewers, so many other people around the world who have questions about regression and past life can have so many questions answered, and they can make a more conscious and a more aware choice if this could help them or not. It's about introducing one more tool that can help them resolve issues. So yes, past life regression. So before we go into past life exactly, why don't you explain us what exactly is regression? What do you mean by the
Right,
word regression?
right. So basically, the word regression has various meanings. Uh, in a normal person's life, regression means something. Psychologically, it is termed as looking into the past. Uh, in terms of healing, it means very different. How will kind of slowly understand how healing and regression has and the kind of connection they have, but in a large and a very generalized manner, regression is basically visiting or revisiting your past.
Right.
Now let us understand past first in a little more interesting manner. So if you had some food yesterday, and probably the food did not you, would you have its after effect in the present day?
Yes, absolutely. In so many cases, it happens after a couple of days also, if not the immediate next day.
Exactly.
Any future point.
Yes. So that means that anything that happens in the past can have its effect in the present and in the future,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Now, most of the people, when we are living a life, and specifically today's time, when the world is somewhere fighting with this virus, where there are a lot of issues in terms of businesses, finances, handling life, handling health, handling school, children, family, keeping everybody safe during the COVID virus time, the pandemic. uh, there are a lot of thoughts that are going on in the present time, and most of the people, even you have spoken about it a couple of times, and even I come across people, they have been thinking about a lot of things of the past, and it is not allowing them to feel happier in the moment.
Yes.
It is not allowing them to live the life in the moment. Why? The reason being that the people have been regressing themselves in those past experiences,
Mm.
and those experiences keep coming back into the mind, the surface of the mind, keep hindering the present moment. At the
Mm.
same time, they're not able to create a beautiful life that is possible for them in the future. So it could be some worry, it could be a level of stress, it could be what happened to my neighbor's son, could happen to me or could happen to my family. Those things which we heard in the yesterday, or something that we heard some 10 days back, or a few months back. Those things keep coming on the surface of our mind, hinders our day, gives us more trouble, more difficulty in the present time, doesn't allow us to focus in the moment, in the work that we're doing. And at the same time, we're missing out, a peaceful and happy state of being that can create our future. So responding to regression, and also responding to how regression on a general level, we all go into the regression on a general level, as a layman, and how it is affecting our present day. I think these are the three things that I wanted to cover with your question.
Yes, absolutely. I have kind of those 3 points somewhere directly or indirectly kind of get included in the questions coming up towards you one after the other. Right. So
Right.
the very next question, since we understand what regression exactly is, now how does regression work?
Right. You mean regression working in terms of healing, or you mean regression working in terms of, how? Because I think that question I've already answered.
Uh,
So,
yes, in terms of healing, definitely, because past life regression somewhere was introduced almost more than a decade back in terms of hypnosis. People
okay.
understood past life regression as a process of hypnosis, and there was also some TV show that was based entirely on that particular concept. So when I spoke to people about past life regression, they had a complete different approach, as in fancies of going into the past life and knowing some fancy story or something like that. So how do I explain people, or how do you explain people about how does healing work along with regression?
Right. So before me responding to this question, I think I would want you to share your personal experience with regression and how it helped you change your, your present life. And from that, I think we'll take it forward.
Sure. So I had a very strong inclination to do past life regression, not as a fancy that people always think about, but there were some particular questions that were not troubling me, but they were constantly pricking me. I used to have these questions for which I didn't have any logical answer, which I could relate to from whatever I've experienced so far. So somewhere I had an inner feeling that I will get my answers if I go into my past life regression. So that is where we interacted about the past life regression. And I went into past life regression. A lot of questions got answered, and there was also healing done along with it. And after that healing, I really have to say that my main problem was not being able to sleep. Whenever I say I want to sleep, it would take me at least an hour and a half to go to sleep once I have decided that I want to sleep. That shifted completely. After my past life regression session, I started sleeping so peacefully, like in an instant. I've just decided I want to go to sleep, and within 5 minutes, I would be into deep sleep, sleeping very peacefully, undisturbed. So the sleeping pattern has been one major trigger that has kind of got me so much into healing that I keep on coming back to you for healing. But yes, that was one major shift I experienced, and even people found it unbelievable. My family that lives with me, they were, even my kids were surprised. Mama, you're sleeping already? And I'm like, yeah. Did you have to wake me up to ask that? So yes, that was one a major shift I experienced along with healing.
Right. Um, so with your your wonderful experience with healing and the regression session, past life or any regression works basically on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspect of the being.
Right,
There are about seven energy bodies. One is the physical body,
right,
and then there are about six different levels of body. And as in general, as human beings, all the experiences that we go through in our day-to-day life. It could be a happy moment, a good time with parents as a child. It could be a teacher scolding us for not being able to perform well on a certain subject, or some people comparing us with our sibling or our friends, or some other people who are doing better than us, or we winning a sport race, or having good results in terms of exams. All of those experiences get stored in all these different layers of bodies.
Okay.
Whether it is a good one, a happy one, a sorrowful one, a sad one, a hurtful one, could be an insult. All of those experiences that we live every moment of our life, that we experience every moment of our life, it gets stored in these layers of our body. Now, obviously, all the happy memories are something that we want to keep with us, and we want to rejoice. We want to recall it. We want to remember those happy moments. But alongside that, there are also uncomfortable, sad memories.
Mm.
Uh, some of the insults where we felt that we're not worth it, or we felt guilty about, even those experiences and those memories get stored in these levels of body.
Mm.
Now what happens is that the entire all of these experiences build us what we are today, and what we choose in our life. So any profession, any people, relatives, friends, the kind of house that we have, the kind of decor that we go about, the kind of the life and the lifestyle that we choose, all of this has reflections from our past. So
Right.
let's say that anything and everything, as we discussed earlier also, that if you eat something in the past which was not working for you, you will see the result in the present day or in the future. The same way, all the things that were happy and that were sad, or that kind of made us who we are today.
Mm.
Now to move forward, to choose a life that is desired, or maybe there are certain things that we want in our life, but somewhere down the line we feel that however hard I try, however, example, your sleep issue, or understanding a certain relationship, that why a certain person is behaving like this with me all the time, however hard I try to please the person, I don't get the reciprocation, or a certain level of fear. Example, it could be in terms of a very very illogical fear of dog, or a spider. In Harry Potter, Ron Weasley has
Yes.
this terrific fear of
Spider.
spider, and then ultimately he has to go into the jungle and face those spiders. Point is, it was so illogical fear that he can't stand by the spider. Those
Mm.
kind of things, that kind of stops us from living a life that is more peaceful, more happier, and more fulfilling. That stops
Right.
us from achieving the success that is possible for us to have.
Right.
Now, coming back to your question, uh, so all of these emotions that are not working for us in the present moment, in achieving things that we want in our life, what is it that we need to do? So let's go back to the experience of that. If we had a food poisoning and if it is disturbing our present life, what is it that we do? We try to eradicate the difficulty in the body by taking the medication, by you know giving our body the kind of hydration and detoxifying our body and healing the body, so that the second day or the third day, we are back to our routine life.
Yes.
We're back to feeling better.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we do with regression or past life regression, wherein we are detoxifying those moments, those memories, those emotions, and those trigger points that is hindering your present day's life, and stopping you from, fulfilling your goals, your achievements. All of those things can be resolved or
Right.
understood, found more clarity with, when those emotions are cleared from your those 6 layers of body, including your physical body.
Right. So it is safe for people to understand in simple terms that just like the medicines for food poisoning work internally in your physical body, the regression process in terms of healing works on these other 7 layers of your body
Correct.
and kind of detoxifies these layers and removes all those worms
Absolutely.
and all those viruses from there.
Yeah, viruses, poison, anything and everything that is giving difficulty to you in the body. Now, with all of that, do we, when our physical body, is diseased,
Right.
is experiencing illness, do we hesitate to, take medication for that?
No.
In
We
fact,
will
most of us
instantly
would
run to the doctor.
immediately, know, okay, which painkiller to go for,
Yes.
medicine. What is it that I can immediately take so that I can feel better? I feel painless. I feel pain free.
Yes.
I want to be back in my life. I want to achieve my goals. I want to, be successful. I want to wind up my, whatever the work that, I have to, do in the day. The
Right.
same way,
Right.
when it comes to the mind and emotion,
Right.
why not also, detoxify those things when they become a hindrance?
Right.
Instead of blaming, this is my mind and mind is negative, I'm not able to sleep, and cry about it. What if there
Hmm.
is a way? And
True.
what if you choose that way?
True.
So this
Absolutely.
is one of the possibility, that you could actually have to cleanse your other limbs of body.
Right. So now that comes, you have kind of indirectly answered my next question, but I'll still kind of go ahead and ask the same question again to
Yes.
make it simpler for the
I
viewers.
almost know what you're asking me next. So
So, like the allopathy medicines or any other medicine works on the physical body, and you instantly feel the difference, right? So, when the healing works, how does it help people change, resolve their present situation? Like, for example, my the other bodies, the other 6 or the 7 bodies are now detoxified. Now, how does detoxifying that make me realize that my life is getting better?
right. So I'm going to answer it in a couple of layers, and possibly your next questions could have, answers right in here. So let's see. Um, the first thing is that, when you're going into regression or past life regression, the first thing is that, you're attaining a very beautiful state of being while going into the process.
Right.
The process itself is very beautiful. You're connecting with the parts of you that you have been neglecting, ignoring, running away from for a very long time. And there is a science that anything and everything that you are avoiding and resisting in life,
Mhm.
it will come back to you. And there is a science, there is a law of Newton that, whatever you throw back, it is going to come back to you in the same force.
Action has
So
an equal and
Newton's third
opposite
law,
reaction.
equal and opposite reaction.
Yes.
So the more you resist or more you run away from something,
Mm.
all the circumstances in your life are going to come back to you through one person or the other person or some situation or the other,
Right.
until we actually look into that situation, look into the eyes of the problem, and face it that, okay, what is it that, kya problem hai, I'm going to work upon you. Until you don't do that, it is going to give you sleepless night. It is going to, it's like, those the ones who owe us money. Now,
Mm.
how they kind of keep calling us and kind of disturb our entire
Yeah.
day and our
Yeah.
mind. It's like that basically. So
Right.
we ultimately we know that we have to face them the same way. We got to face these emotions, we got to face these things. So when you're actually meeting, going into the relationship, you're basically choosing to meet those parts of yourself. One,
Right.
so that itself is a very courageous step,
Right.
very courageous step. Second thing is that you're put into a beautiful and safe and secured place within
Mm.
yourself, within your subconscious. That's where the seven other six layers of our body we connect with. And in this space, you very safely and securely attaining the reason of those emotions, those situations. Yeah.
Right.
Example, uh, I had a client who had difficulty with her mother-in-law,
Mm.
and however hard she tried to please her, she could not. And even her mother-in-law, somewhere even she tried very well, but somewhere every time they came together,
Mm.
there had been a chaos, there had been some misunderstandings, and they tried everything, like the daughter-in-law had been under medication, this, that, all of that. Now when ultimately somewhere she realized that there are other ways where she could get answers to why this problem is occurring in her
Mm.
life. So
Mm.
she went for a regression session, and that's where she realized some parts of her past where she had done the same to her mother-in-law. She'd given the same difficulty,
Okay.
and so it was like a reversal, role reversal.
Right.
And when she saw herself being in that place, doing things like that, and
Mm.
is where she realized that it's everything that I had done to her is what is coming back to me.
Right.
So so now first thing is that that the people who went for the session had a very clear mind on why something is occurring to the person.
Right.
There are a couple of cases, a child having a phobia towards dog, or couple of cases, but this one. So one is that having clarity of mind, that
Yeah.
why something is occurring in it. This it's specifically when it comes to relationships and the close relationship. The people you cannot escape from. Wherever you run away, they are going to be there. They'll end up coming. Even if you kind of separate your home somewhere down the line, there's going to be a problem. So how
Yes.
to resolve this issue, how to face this person. And again being coming from a good family, that there you hold values, you go into this guilty consciousness that I don't even want to behave like this, but when this person comes, I suddenly feel so much hatred, I feel so much of um, uh, I just don't, I can't stand this person, I want to do anything and everything to kind of you know
Get rid of the person.
kind of really, yeah, make sure that the person gets a big blow from me, and I don't want to
Yes.
even do that. So where is this coming from? And that's where you kind of get those answers. And second thing is definitely having a better place within, peace with the relationship.
Yeah.
Alongside that, while you're releasing that karma, because what happens is that those layers. So example, um, it's like a huge your huge wardrobe filled with so many clothes, okay,
Mm.
something
Mm.
that you bought like some 10 years back, and something you bought like about some 20-year back. And one fine day, you just kind of clean that wardrobe, and you find that there's something that you don't need it, it's coming to the surface now, when
Right.
you're starting to clean it.
Right.
Automatically, you will see the space in the wardrobe,
Right.
because you've kind of removed the things that were actually occupying that space. And you suddenly see that very day, the time when you actually attended your wardrobe, you'll actually see that there is a nice harmony in the wardrobe, because you've rearranged and you've
Right.
reorganized everything. It'll be easier for you to find things, it'll
Right.
be nice for you to see, look at your own self.
True.
like your own wardrobe. The same thing happens with us also, that you also don't feel guilty about why you're behaving in a certain way, why somebody else is behaving with you in a certain way. At the same time, now you know how to bring in the harmony.
Right.
You also know how to, because somewhere we have released the layers of those karmas that was
Right.
creating this issue. So now you're
Yeah.
more stronger to deal with the situation. The communications that you were avoiding before with that person, you would just want to go and talk about it.
Yes.
uh, you know uh, um, uh, the kind of situations where you were running away from that person because you didn't want to be in that energy, you didn't want to be in that kind of a place, you'll find yourself way comfortable.
Hmm.
And there have been miracles, I will use the word miracles, because it shifts suddenly for so many people who are ready to really let go of this relation, uh, the trauma of the relation.
Hmm.
And people, they kind of find very beautiful harmony with the same person.
Yes.
And that's the kind of magic that happens. So anybody who wants to see themselves better in life
Yeah.
in terms of relationship, let's just first take the example of relationship. Why not, if you can really heal your relationships, feel better.
Hmm.
And if you don't resolve this, and in this life example, probably is something that you've been carrying for so many other lives also. If you don't resolve in this life, you're going to carry it in the next life. Someday, somewhere, you are in probably 5 lives after this, you will have to resolve this problem. Why not resolve
Right.
it now?
True. True. True.
Yeah. So
So,
yeah, that's what it is about.
the kind of example you gave about a daughter-in-law and the mother-in-law, and since we've spoken about a special miracle that happens in terms of relationship, and you are very well aware of it, but I'd still like to share my experience in terms of relationship, so even the viewers can better relate to what we are talking about. So my reason to come into past life regression was this one particular relationship that both of us are good people. We are very good people from the bottom of the heart. We don't have anything against anybody, but somehow the relationship was not working. I always had this constant urge to please the other person, and that would never happen, and I would always feel the other person is not happy no matter what I do, no matter how much effort I put in. Exactly the same situation as the daughter-in-law and the mother-in-law you mentioned. But when I went into regression, I realized that my relationship with that person is not about pleasing that person. My relationship with that person was about helping that person grow, move beyond what that person is doing in the present moment. So I realized that the entire time I was handling the relationship in the completely opposite direction from the opposite side. It was like the car has to move this way, and instead of pushing the car from this way, I was pushing the car from the opposite side. So the relationship had become very stagnant, very stressing, very tiring, emotionally straining. But after my healing with the past life regression, as you rightly said, my relationship changed miraculously because I started understanding the direction I need to give the push in. And it's been over a year now, and I can really see the relationship in a very different place than what it was before.
So that's what happens. Things
Yes,
transform when you choose to heal yourself,
exactly.
find more clarity about why something is happening in your life. At the same time, you're also helping the other person automatically.
Yes, yes. So there
You're
is so
not
much
doing
of
good for yourself.
harmony. Yes, there's so much
Yes.
of harmony, and when there's harmony, you feel so peaceful and happy. And when you're peaceful and happy, you can change so many other things in life. You can transform so many other things in life. The energies are completely different. So yes, guys, it is a miracle, especially since we're talking about relationships. I think relationships is a major factor that has been stressing people out in current times, except for finance.
Yes.
Yes, but finance
Yes.
also has a resolution, has help in terms of healing. But yes, finance and relationships are two major concerns I believe people are absolutely stressed over in this particular point of time. And
With that, I would also add that apart from relationships, unexplainable phobias, as I said, like
Yes.
example, a child who uh, who has no relevance to a certain experience, but is showing super phobic to animal or a certain situation, such as water or height and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and when these kind of situations are not dealt with on an earlier stage, claustrophobia, all of those things kind of create a difficulty for the child in the future,
Right.
as a teenager.
Yes.
They somewhere get bullied because of the phobia.
Yes.
If they want to travel or stay alone for the studies or for the education, for the career purposes, for the profession, somewhere the child cannot find the ease and peace in moving forward with that, because somewhere that very phobia kind of restricts him from staying alone or making certain choices,
Yeah.
starts getting dependable on other people for so many things. And with that, somewhere we see there's a lot of abuse because of that.
Yes. Yes.
So instead of going through all the trauma and drama of life, adding more of worse in our own life, why not just resolve the very core of uh, the issue, which
The
is like
issue.
working upon the phobia.
True.
The child would be more strengthened as a teenager, as a youth. And as a parent, I believe you're also doing a great job in terms of helping your child find the inner strength, because as a parent you could be there for your child till a certain moment. After that, the child is anyways going to fly away. So the one thing that parents should be doing is strengthening the child and supporting the child in how the child can be strengthened emotionally, mentally, and who knows how to handle life in XYZ situation and stay happy. We kind of somewhere, and since I've already gotten to the point, I would share it that somewhere we add happy with good results, with success, with achieving, with
Mm-hmm.
with certificates and medals and stuff like that somewhere. And that's how the child believes that that's where the happiness is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But with all of that, if there is no inner peace or inner happiness,
Yes.
the child will always feel incomplete. So I feel that healing has this beautiful way of feeling complete within and then going behind something. For that, I kind of just have this example of the story, the Hindi film Three Idiots,
Yes.
wherein the beautiful character of Rancho,
Hmm.
he's so fulfilled within himself that he's not scared of anything in achieving anything.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid of experimenting. He's not afraid of standing outside the classroom. He's not afraid of he being bullied, and he knows how to find solutions.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yes.
because he's not afraid of being uh, you know uh, he's not afraid of authorities, he's not afraid of seniors, he's not afraid of professors, and he has solution for everything. Because of that is where he's ultimately we see him on a big in a good place.
True.
So and with all of that, he becomes the inspiration for other youth around him. People
Yes.
remember him, people look for him, that where is he gone.
True.
So that's the kind of possibilities are available if the parents look into those aspects. That the first thing is to be happy with it,
True.
to making sure that the child is not raised with fear based growth,
Mm-hmm.
but more of love based, more of inner strength is added into his emotional and mental growth.